Hi everyone, welcome to today's English learning video. Have you ever felt stressed over a small mistake? Frustrated about a missed opportunity? Or unable to let go of past hurts? Sometimes, things aren't as bad as they seem. Life has a way of reminding us not to worry too much about minor issues. Like they say, don't sweat the small stuff. What seems bad at first can turn into a hidden blessing, a true blessing in disguise. Missed opportunities? Maybe they were actually meant to be. As we say, it was meant to be. And regrets or conflict from the past can eventually flow away, just like water under a bridge. In these dialogues ahead, you'll not only learn these natural expressions, but also see how they apply in real life. It's English learning with a touch of life wisdom. Ready? Let's dive into the conversations.
Hey, sorry I'm a bit late. I had a rough morning.
Oh, what happened?
I sent my manager a report, but I just realized I forgot to update one chart. Now I'm worried it makes me look careless.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't sweat the small stuff? I've heard that before, but I'm not sure I fully get it.
It means don't waste your energy stressing over things that won't matter in the long run.
I see. But what if my boss thinks it's a big deal?
If it's just one small mistake, it's unlikely to ruin your reputation. Everyone slips up sometimes. What really counts is how you handle the mistake and move forward.
So, small stuff means minor issues that don't change the bigger picture?
Exactly. It could be a typo, a short delay, or forgetting something small. Things that don't affect your overall performance.
And sweat here means to worry or stress out.
Yes, literally it means to perspire, but in this phrase it means overthinking or stressing unnecessarily.
That makes sense. So this phrase is a way to remind myself not to overreact to small mistakes.
Exactly. You can tell yourself or others to stay calm and focus on what really matters.
I guess I put too much pressure on myself because I want everything to be perfect.
That's natural, but perfection all the time isn't realistic. If you stress over every little thing, you'll quickly burn out.
So I should save my energy for the bigger problems instead of obsessing over tiny details?
Exactly. Focus on what truly impacts your goals and let the small stuff slide.
All right, don't sweat the small stuff. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Good. Now, how about a coffee to start fresh?
You know, what you said earlier about not sweating the small stuff actually made me think about my friend Julia.
What's her story?
She lost her job last month. She was devastated. I mean, it was sudden and really shook her confidence.
That must have been really hard for her.
Yeah, she felt like everything was falling apart. But then, last week, she landed a new job that pays better and fits her skills even more.
Sounds like a blessing in disguise.
I've heard that phrase before, but I never really thought about it deeply.
It's one of those reminders that life doesn't always show you the full picture right away. Sometimes you have to walk through something unpleasant to realize it was leading you somewhere better.
But it's hard to see it that way in the moment, isn't it? When you're right in the middle of trouble, everything feels like a dead end.
Of course, when you're in the middle of it, all you feel is the loss or the discomfort. That's normal. The trick is to keep moving, even when you don't have proof things will improve.
That takes a lot of courage. I wonder, how do people find that strength?
Often, it's about hope and faith in the process. Believing that even though things are hard now, they're shaping your future in a way you can't see yet.
That's a beautiful way to look at it. It means bad things don't always mean failure, but maybe a chance for something better.
Exactly. Think of life like a story. Sometimes the plot twists feel painful, but they lead to the best parts later on.
So, a blessing in disguise is really about perspective, how you choose to see your story.
Yes, you can't control everything that happens, but you can control how you respond and what you learn from it.
Julia's story makes me think about how important it is to stay open to change, even when it's scary.
That openness often brings growth. When you resist change, you might miss the chance to discover new strengths.
I'll try to remember that next time I face something unexpected. It's easier said than done, but it's a good goal.
That's all any of us can do. Keep trying, keep learning, and trust that sometimes the worst moments hide the best opportunities.
You know that feeling when something falls through and you think, that's it, I missed my shot?
Oh yes, I've been there. Did that happen to you recently?
Yeah. Last year, I applied for a conference in New York but sent my application one day late. I thought I missed my chance for sure. Then, 2 months later, they called me because someone canceled and I got in.
Sounds like it was meant to be.
I hear that phrase a lot, but I'm not sure I understand it fully. Does it mean fate or destiny?
It's close, but not exactly. It's less about a fixed destiny and more about how your choices and chance come together in the right way.
So it means things can work out, even if I don't control everything?
Exactly. Life isn't a script written in advance. It's more like improvisation, where you make choices but also react to what happens around you.
That's an interesting way to think about it. So, meant to be is like when all those choices and events fit together perfectly, even if I didn't plan it?
Exactly. It's that feeling when things line up so well that it feels like they were always going to happen that way.
Sometimes I wonder if things are meant to be. Does that mean I don't need to try so hard?
Good question. It doesn't mean you stop trying. Your effort is part of what makes things meant to be. It's a mix of your actions and outside factors.
So it's like I plant the seed, but I don't control how it grows exactly?
Exactly. You care for it, water it, but the weather and soil also play a role. Sometimes the timing is just right.
That helps me think differently about setbacks. Maybe when things don't go as planned, it's just part of the process.
Exactly. Instead of seeing delays or failures as the end, you can see them as part of a bigger plan you're helping create.
I like that. It makes uncertainty feel less scary and more like part of life's rhythm.
Yes, when you accept that, you can relax and flow with life more easily. You still make choices, but without the pressure to control everything.
That balance between effort and acceptance. It feels like an important life skill.
Absolutely. It's what keeps you motivated and peaceful at the same time.
You know, sometimes I think about how much energy we waste holding on to past mistakes and hurts.
That's true. Carrying old pain around makes everything feel heavier than it really is.
Like a few months ago, I had a fight with a close friend. We stopped talking for a while. Even after we made up, I sometimes still felt uneasy.
I see. Sometimes saying sorry and making up isn't enough if we don't truly let go inside.
Exactly. I kept thinking about what happened, replaying it in my head over and over. It just made me more upset.
That's a common trap. Holding on to the past can stop us from fully living in the present.
So, how do you really let go?
Well, there's a phrase, water under the bridge. It means the past is behind us, and we shouldn't let it affect our present or future.
So it's like saying forget about it or move on?
Yes, but it's deeper than that. It's about accepting what happened without bitterness and freeing yourself from its weight.
That sounds difficult. Sometimes it feels like I'm carrying a heavy backpack filled with old hurts.
That's a great image. And the more you carry, the harder it is to move forward. Letting go means setting that backpack down, even if the memories remain.
But what if I forget the lesson if I let go?
Not all. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. You can keep the lesson without carrying the pain. They're separate.
That makes sense. Holding on just traps me in pain, while letting go lets me live better now.
Exactly. Life moves forward. Sometimes the healthiest thing is to let the past flow away like water under a bridge.
I like that image. It reminds me healing is a process, not just a moment.
Yes, and once you truly let go, you'll find more space for new experiences and growth.
Thanks. These talks always give me a new way to think about things.
I'm glad. Learning English and life lessons at the same time. What a great combo.